Infidelity Records, Terra Arc.
Good evening, people. You're now in tune to the Infidelity Record Show, Ujima 98 FM. Taking you through for the next 2 hours, D&B all the way, people. Freshness, fresh releases coming out from all sorts of people. This one's Joe Ford, Where is the Sun? This one's out for you right now on Short Shogun Audio. We've got so much in store for you people, so much. I've got some Rockwell times Roni Size, Danny Byrd, Disprove, Friction, Mampi Swift and Fresh with the Play Me Mob Tactics remix, Incus, Far Cry from Consistency, Cause for Concern, Meth Lab recordings, Eatbrain, Addictive Behaviour, Lifestyle Music. The list goes on, people, but we've got to start the show, man. So, I'm glad to be back for our monthly slot. I enjoyed the January show. I'll tell you what, I've got so much good music. Well, every month I've got good music, and 2018 is not disappointing so far. Got some masters back for our forthcoming Infidelity releases. Big up Bay Sheriff and Riyadh, FCFC. Got a big up Incus out there as well. Beyond the Horizon. Serious tunes there. I'm gonna have to play you a couple in a bit. Super exclusives. I mean, I'm talking about fresh back from mastering. Big up Jakey on that as well. Anyway, this one's from Lifestyle Music. It's coming out on 12th of Feb as a Beatport exclusive. Emzyne and Skeptics with Solace. Up Talk. Nice little number there from the Lifestyle Music Camp. Always coming up with the goodies, them boys. Always coming up with the goodies. Like I say, that one's coming out 12th of February as a Beatport exclusive. The full release date for that is the 26th of February, so not quite out for you yet, people. This is actually going to be, Lifestyle Music has now started something called Culture. It's a new label series that is running through Lifestyle, and it's basically focusing on the more melodic, liquid-based tunes. So there's your first little touch. Remember where you heard it first.
Yeah!
So this one. This one's from an artist called Tide. Label is called Locked Concept. Release date is 22nd of the 2nd. So that's 22nd of Feb 2018. The release is called Clapper and Fever. The track is called Locked Concept.
Use my clap when
apologies, people. Label is Lock Concept. Artist is called Tired. Tune is called Clapper. Fresh. I'm gonna roll on to another quick tune before the ad, you know, but that's nice. Get in touch, let us know what you think. Facebook, Infidelity Records or Terrorhawk. Don't forget you're listening to Terrorhawk, Ujima 98 FM. This is the Infidelity Record Show. Right, so this one's from Disprove. It's called Human. So this one's part of the Insurrectionist EP. Came out for you the other day, actually. It's on Other Side Records, out right now.
One love.
Sound in a dance that heavy. Your sound in a dance I go dead and bury. Me say dead and bury in a the cemetery. When me run up in a wall, you know we ever ready. We done tell them, no we have to shell them. Bullet or corral them. My gun a mine, so you know me not sell them. Bring it like a bell then. Decompose body, everybody smell them. My sound in a dance that heavy. Your sound in a dance I go dead and bury. Me say dead and bury in a the cemetery. When we run up in a one, you know we ever ready. We done tell them. When we run up in a one, you know we ever bury in a the cemetery. When me run up in a wall, you know we ever ready. We done tell them, no we official them. Bullet or corral them. Why gonna mind for you know me not sell them. Bring it like a bell then. Decompose body, everybody smell them. My soul in a dance that heavy, heavy. Your soul in a dance I go dead and bury. Me say, let them bury in a the cemetery. When we run up in a wall, you know we ever ready. We done tell them, tell them, tell them, tell them.
This one's from Friction, featuring Rico, Dan and Tantrum and Desire. Came out yesterday. Right then, people. So this one's a new one from Med School Music. one from an artist called Bop. EP is called Untitled Patterns. The Untitled Patterns EP 1 came out yesterday for you, and this track is called Untitled Pattern 52. One of the very expiring names, but I think you kind of remember it because it's so bland and is. But you know, I'd take a different approach. But I'm always impressed with what Med School are coming up with. To be honest with you, a little bit experimental. Right, I'm gonna roll on to an Infidelity future release for you. Seriously, super exclusive.
Jam in the building. We are gonna march on the building. Set the fire on the building.
So this one is from FCFC. Far Cry from Consistency. Track is called Feel This Sound. This is coming on a forthcoming EP on Infideleity Records. FCFC is a collaboration of Bass Sheriff and Re-Edit. You may remember their work from the Evolve Phase 2 LP, Wormhole. Got some good stuff coming from these boys, I tell you. I've been around for a while. About 17 years when it comes down to the D&B scene. And I'm telling you, these boys have got talent. Remember, this will be available on Infidelity Records very soon. I'm loving that tune, and I tell you what, every track on that EP, it's going to be a 4-track EP with a bonus free download that's going to be put out there to actually promote the EP. These guys are worth looking out for, man. I'm glad to have them in the fold. If you want to see a bit more work that they've done with us on Infidleity Records, look up Wormhole. Come out last year. We got loads of stuff coming up this year, man. And 2018 is going to be an exciting year for us. I want to shout out all the countries that have been listening to this show, playing our music, our releases. Everyone is just on, humbled. Anyway, let's move on, man. I've got some more exclusives for you in a bit. So this one's another one from Lifestyles Music Culture series. They're releasing a culture series, which is basically their way of putting out more liquid stuff and dividing up how they're like putting things out. So this is their first release on their culture imprint. So this is Cult 001 via Lifestyle Music. Full release will be out on 26th of February. The Beatport exclusive will be out on the 12th of February. Right, so this is Emzyne and Skeptics. The track's called Tumble. Nice little number there. Lifestyle Music coming up with the goodies. But look out for this new culture imprint that they're putting out. I can see nothing but impressive stuff coming from those guys. Right, I'm going to move on to another tune. One quite close to the heart. This one's from Danny Byrd coming up on Hospital Records. Hold tight.
Infidelity Records.
Right, so this is Danny Byrd's tune, Devil's Drop. I was on the phone to him yesterday chatting about this because Devil's Drop is actually a pathway, a steep pathway up to the school that we both went to. And you see a video online. I'll tell you in a minute, man. But this is Danny Byrd, Devil's Drop. Part of the Various Artists, Sick Music, 2018 on Hospital Records. But as far as I remember, he only walked down it. I walked up it, man. Soldier! Waiting for him to announce the Devil's Drop Challenge, man. Keep an eye out for that. Or just hashtag Danny Byrd, Devil's Drop Challenge. Get in. Vibes. Now that one's close to me. You know what? He's taking it back to the old school. Devil's Drop is from a 20-year ago past where, you know, you remember them old school vibes. Look, keep an eye out for Jacob's Ladder VIP. And look out for the video online telling you about what it's all about. But yeah, man, Devil's Drop Challenge. I reckon you should all challenge Danny Byrd to walk up Devil's Drop, because that'll be a video to watch. I'd struggle, boy. I know he'd struggle. I know most of you would struggle. Anyway, if you want to check out what's going on, search up Danny Byrd. Look at the videos that have been put up to promo. You nearly see him slipping down this dangerous Devil's Drop hill, man. But I tell you what, hashtag Danny Byrd, Devil's Drop. Get him up there, man. Get him up there.
Infidelity Records.
Big up, Danny. Love you really, man. Not trying to stitch you. Mate, Devil's Drop, man. If you're walking up now in your 30s and you probably run marathons. I think me and Danny would struggle. I used to stomp it every day, man. Every day, me and my brother. I used to have to leave him sometimes whilst he had a little rest because I had to keep on stomping, otherwise I was going down. Wasn't keen on the school, to be honest with you. Beach and Cliff and all that. I got kicked out at one point. Don't think I suited it. Anyway, look out for that release on Hospital Records. It's actually out right now. Came out 26th of Jan. Various artists, sick music. 2018, there's a lot of big tunes on there, a lot of big Hospital artists. This one coming, Benny O and Shimon. This is Sharks. Punching low, bro. So this one's coming out 9th of February for you. Audio Porn Records. Benny L and Shimon. Track name Sharks. Hope we're keeping you lively for the Saturday night bubbles. Not even 11 o'clock, man. Bubble up time. Yeah, that one's punching low, bro. Punching low. Anyway, I'm gonna roll it on.
Run the rhythm. Those who sacrifice to make a change, while to others this may seem strange. In my opinion, those are the champions. Watch this.
We are the champion. We stand so firm.
This one's Jamie Irie, Blackout JA, my man, Blackout JA.
We stand so tall.
Track's called Champion.
We are the champion.
This is the Collide remix. Big up Collide.
We are the champion.
This one's out on the Juno exclusive now.
We stand
Full release date 11th of Feb.
There's too many.
Say Sell Music.
Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson. Say you say both when him run. Him fast like Lyson.
Watch this.
Many are called, but few are chosen. You are feel ready for any season. You are feel solid like a rock and be like a warrior. We are the champion. We stand so firm. Champion. We stand so tall. We are the champion. We stand so firm. We are the champion. We stand so tall.
Ribbit, champion defender, real liberator. Many people proud, so we must dance together. Champion forever, you must remember. Defender of the people, the Messiah and Savior. Champion ability, not lose your personality. Have to do your best because that is a possibility. Show longevity, use creativity. Real champion, show the world your divinity. Champion to be a marvelous carving. What about animal, emo, them banana? The great miss, no big up Bob Marley. Salute the emperor, King Selassie. Then we get up our fight for the ranch. Then we know so we have to unite. Now we know so we not turn back. Fight for the right hand. Stand tall and hold your head high. Real champion, I will testify. We will never fail 'cause we not stop trying. Fight for we right till the day I die. Then we get up our fight for the ranch. Then we know so we have to unite. Now we know so we not turn back. Fight for the right and not stop. Those who sacrifice to make a change, while to others this may seem strange. In my opinion, those are the champions. Watch this.
There's too many to mention. Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson.
Infidelity Records.
Coca-Cola, hater on the place. Broke out, you want this here, I just say Coca-Cola, hater on the place. Broke out, you want this here, I just say Coca-Cola, hater on the place. Broke out, girl, you have this shape. shape, I hit around the place. Skin out, girl, you have the shape in the place. Coca-Cola back a shape, I hit around the place. Skin out, girl, you have the shape in the place. When them a walk, it's like when them a run it, roll place, skin, hit around the place, skin, make a earthquake, rock out, girl, hit around the place, skin, you have the shape. When them a run it, roll place, have mercy. Oh, them have the shape and I give man headache. And them have the shape make man body shake. And them a fling big stone and bust up man face. And them have the shape but war in the place. I just a Coca-Cola back a shape I hit around the place. Rock out, girl, and you have the shape. Coca-Cola back a shape I hit around the place. Skin out, girl, and you have the shape.
It's another use of that vocal. I played you something last month. I think it was from Veek, Coca-Cola bottle shape.
When them a walk, it's like when them a run it, roll place, Coca-Cola back a shape I hit around the place.
Terra Arc.
Right. This one's from Kings of the Rollers. This track's called Burnt Ends. It's from the Sick Music compilation 2018 Hospital Records. It's out for you right now. Showing you some serious bass from Kings of the Rollers there. Right, we're creeping up to the 11th hour. Just after that, I've got some special stuff to play you. Well, it's all special to be fair. You know how it is. If you're ahead and you know them tunes from back in the day, remember Mampi Swift Play Me? Do ya? Well, it's Mampi Swift and Fresh. Well, anyway, they were both regulars at the Infidelity events right in this very building, the old fire station in Bristol, as well as at the old at the O2 Academy when we were putting on raves there for near on 10 years. Play Me was a big tune at those times. That was Mampi Swift with Fresh. Now, we've got the new school Mob Tactics on the remix, haven't we, eh? Boy. It's out now as a Beatport exclusive. The full release date is on 9th of February though. I was excited when I seen that. I've also, I've got a collaboration between Rockwell and Roni Size. All coming up just past the 11th hour. So don't leave me, people. Stay tuned. It's the Infidelity Record Show, Ujima 98 FM. This is your Saturday night bubble up, pinch punch, first Saturday of the month. Don't forget us, man.
Big George. Big George.
So what we have for you right now, this one's something from the Serial Killers camp. This is from Russian producer Ozma. This is the lead track from the EP. The EP is called the Adventure EP. And this is the track called The Adventure. The 5-track EP. There was no release date on the email, so I can't tell you that. But they're always coming up with the goodies at the Serial Killers camp. Big up Toby and Graham. Salute, sirs. Hope you've been enjoying the show, people. Remember, you're listening to Ujima 98 FM. This is Ricky, one half of Terrorhawk. Infidelity record show. This is based in Bristol. You're listening on. You could be listening to FM, DAB, the internet, the online live player, or you may be listening to this back on the podcast. If you've missed any of our shows, all of our shows are on the SoundCloud page. Over 2 years worth of podcasts. Each show is 2 hours long. Keep you going for a while, man.
Here are the ingredients a little new school.
Now who you wanna face, the sharks in the water or the snakes in the boat? Which one? Lesser of two evils, be fighting for fake folks. We walking through the valley of darkness, so stay close. See the light at the end of the tunnel to make a toast.
Some soul. A little R&B.
Love sets you free. Oh, yeah. And it will take you higher, higher, if you believe.
And a taste of old school.
There's a natural mystic flowing through the air. If you listen carefully now, you will hear.
The heart of Bristol. Keep on moving. You're listening to Ujima 98 FM.
Run the rhythm.
Right, so as promised, this one's the classic Mampi and Fresh collaboration called Play Me. Came out on Charge Recordings back in the day. Now Mob Tactics got his hands all over it. Get their hands on it. Ripped it a new one. And it's back out on Charge. This one's out of Beatport exclusive right now. 9th of Feb full release. Big up! Sing it! Are you ready? Gotta remember this, man. Raise the roof. Turn it up. Rockwell. That's bringing back some memories. Maybe showing my age, but damn. Mob Tactics, salute. Just for taking the tune on, man, salute. That's a big one from the Charge Recordings camp. What can I say, man? It's a big tune in the day. I still got that one on vinyl, man. I want to roll onto a Rockwell and Roni Size collab, if you don't mind.
Vibe.
Ooh, I've got to calm down a minute, you know. Jumping around like it's 15 years ago and that. That's probably about, that's at least 10 years ago. Serious, must have been. Anyway, big up Mampi. Big up Fresh. The good old Fresh days. Not the Rita Ora Fresh days. Keep your gold dust, boy. Anyway, that one's out for you right now, exclusively on Beatport. February the 9th, that's the release, full release date on Charge Recordings. Right, so now, equally exciting, this is Rockwell times Roni Size, track's called Easy. This came out yesterday on Shogun Audio. Check it. Remember, people, this one's out of a Beatport exclusive right now. released, sorry. It's fully released right now. Come out yesterday, Shogun Audio. Rockwell and Roni size. What a combo. I can hear both of them in there, man. Track's called Easy. Nearly forgot that. So, come out yesterday, Shogun Audio. Go cop that, man. Support those kind of collaborations because the scene needs them, man. This is the past input, the future input. This is a good collab, man. I like it. Things are heating up in the studio. We're on that last hour, man, but you know what? 11 till 12 is an important hour of your Saturday night. It can dictate which lane you take, do you know what I mean? How vibes it's gonna get. How wavy it's gonna get. Just everything Saturday night. Anyway, if you're getting ready to go out, man, just keep on nudging the volume up a bit. Do your thing, you know what I mean? If you're getting ready, if you're on your way to the pub, on your way to the club, a bit early, you know, maybe a little bit early for the club. If you're a raver, you ain't gonna get there for a little bit. Anyway, enough of my jibber jabber. This one's Holotropic Sense from NU4M. It's Red Light Records coming out, Beatport exclusive 12th of Feb.
Magical world. Enter this magical world.
Watch this, I block out J.A. Terror Arc, Infidelity, I can't start a fire without a spark. What am I talk? When we come at dance hall, it have a cock. Hear this man, rhythm.
Right, we're getting deeper into the 11th hour. Yeah. We're out of January, man. Climbed out the January blues and that. Getting back to some sort of normality, most of us. Till Valentine's Day hits, yeah? I went in pretty steep on the first Valentine's Day with my missus. So now I'm stuck. I've got to hit that bar every time. So a bit of a friendly advice to you, first time Valentine's with your first, if you've got a new girlfriend this year, last year, first Valentine's, don't go too steep, because you've got to hit that same bar again next year, bro. And the year after, and the year after, and the year after, and the year after. It gets painful. And hard. This one's Future Funk from Cause for Concern. This is the 2018 remaster. Came out yesterday for you on C4C Limited. Right, so as I mentioned, that one's called Future Funk. This is a 2018 remaster. That's out on Cause for, that is Cause for Concern, out on C4C Limited. I'm gonna move on to a track from Quiche. Not Quiche, Quiche.
Let it go!
Right, so this is released from Quiche. Track's called Accretion. Release date 12th of February. Check this one out. Right then, I'm going to roll on to another one for you. Next one's up from Felix Raymond. A little bit from Addicted Behaviour, just come out.
The place, oh, at a react run the place, mash up that me DJ, mash up the place.
So this one's just come out on Addictive Behaviour. This is the Smuskind and Smooskind, however you want to pronounce it, and Felix Raymond Hydro EP. This one's from Felix Raymond called Naughty. Might have to pay you a naughty little Infidelity Records exclusive next. From the forthcoming EP, Beyond the Horizon, from our boy Incus. Never been heard before anywhere just yet. But we like to, dribble out our promos to you, our loyal listeners and supporters. Remember, you're listening to Terrorhawk, Ujima 98 FM. This is your Saturday night D&B show. All things fresh D&B, Everything's either about to be released or has just been released. We're here to give you a little guide. I can't wait any longer, man. I've got. You know what? I've been waiting so long to drop you some fresh 2018 Infidelity material. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Infidelity Records.
So this is from our boy Incus. This track is called Beyond the Horizon. It's from the EP. It's the lead track, the Beyond the Horizon EP. We're in the process of artwork at the moment. The masters have been back, signed off. Big up Jakey out there. I'm excited to be getting music from Incus. He's sent me a lot of stuff. And I can see us working a lot more in the near future. We'll have to get him in for an interview. But tell us what you're liking, man. If you're liking these vibes, tell us. Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram, we're on the lot. Website is infidelityrecords.co.uk. I'm not going to talk over this anymore. Just have a little listen. Let us know what you think, though, man. Big up. Right, so like I say, people, expect to see this out on Infidleity Records very, very soon. A release date hasn't been set yet. That's how fresh it is. Straight back from mastering, working on the artwork, working on the premieres for YouTube and whatnot. But big up Incus, good work on this EP, man. I'm real happy with it. But it's a solid EP. And can't wait to see some more music from him. Big up.
Infidelity Records.
So we move on. This track's from Human On. Track called Nobody. This is a Meth Lab Recordings release. Worldwide release is 15th of February. You can get it on Bandcamp 13th of Feb. It'll be up to listen to streaming wise 6th of Feb. So this is Integral Aesthetics EP, Meth Lab Recordings. It includes Barbarics and Volatile Cycle, Instinct and Brain Vertex, Loop Skywalker and DJ Assassin, as well as Human On, which is this guy right here. This track's called Nobody.
Infidelity Records.
Remember, it's Ujima 98 FM Infidelity Record Show with Terror Hawk. We love what we do here, man. It's a straight passion. D&B all the way, people. Rockwell. The level of production you expect from Meth Lab, absolute terror. Imagine that one through a big rig. That was gonna hurt, innit? It's a rib tickler.
Big George.
So we move on to one from Subtension. This is another C4C Recordings release. Coming out 19th of February for you. This is Nestbox from the Nestbox EP. You catch this as a Beatport exclusive on the 5th of February though. Remember where you heard it first? So close to the end of the show, man. I'm just getting started. I've got so much music and it could play you all night. I mean, stacks. If it was the vinyl days, man, I couldn't have bought it all in bags. It was just too much. I just got a whole heap of USB sticks. Terrorhawk Ujima 98 FM, Infidelity Record Show. Naughty one there. I'm going to try and squeeze one more in before we hit the final section of the show. Midnight is soon approaching. You don't want to see what happens to me at midnight.
Haramajam in the building. We are gonna march down the building. Set the fire on the building.
So we move on. This is one from Red Pill called Insect. You'll clock some of the samples in here and see why it's called Insect. Buzz that. This is on Octave Presents Compound Volume 1. Beatport exclusive 12th of Feb. Full release date, worldwide release 26th of Feb. Red Light Records, check it out. Let us know what you think. Infidelity Records, Terrorhawk, infidelityrecords.co.uk.
Infidelity Records.
Right, we're into the final leg, people. I hope I've done my job. My job is to vibe you up. Vibe you up for Saturday night. If you're listening to some playback, you might be at work listening to it on a podcast. Either way, everyone needs vibes all hours of the day. There's never a downtime for D&B. Pick you up at any time of the day, that I tell you. Anyway, this is from Lock Concept. This one's from an artist called Tide. Track's called Fever. On label Lock Concept. Comes out 22nd of February. Right then. First time I've heard of Lock Concept. I played 2 tracks from that release of theirs, so they can't be doing too bad. Anyway, let's roll on, man. We ain't got much time. No. I'd already played that tune, man. Computer's giving me stick. Right, we got less than 10 minutes left, man. I hope you guys are going to have a wicked Saturday night. I'm going to go out there and get involved, man. I'm going to hit 12 o'clock, man. I can't even say this is work mode for me because I enjoy the radio so much. I've got such a passion for the D&B scene, the music. It keeps me going. I spend a lot of time on these shows and I couldn't do it without the passion. But I've got to salute everyone that contributes to the drum bass scene, the promoters, the producers, DJs, just anyone who's out working on it, radio presenters, people that do mastering work, artwork, designers, everyone, man. You know what, there's so many people involved, handing out flyers, putting up posters, a lot. Anyway, salute to you if you have any hand in the drum bass scene whatsoever. Large up. Oi, oi. So this is some output from Eatbrain. Beatport exclusive 20. Well, it's out on Beatport now. This is part of the Mampi EP from L33. So this is L33, track called Last Signal. Remember, Ujima 98 FM, Infidelity Record Show, one half of Terrorhawk here. If you've missed the show, get onto our website or go to our SoundCloud, go to the Infidleity Records podcast playlist. You can get any show, download it, free, take it. Beastly number. I'm a big fan of L33. Always dropping the field. Well, I'm going to roll on to the last tune in a minute. Sadly, we've got about 5 minutes left. Right, so thank you very much for tuning into the February show. As just remember, Pinch Punch, first Saturday of every month, 10 till midnight. We're here for your D&B needs. We've got some serious releases, some fresh stuff coming out from all over the D&B scene, and exclusive previews of the drum and bass we are releasing on Infidelity Records. If you want to be involved in releasing on Infidelity Records, get in touch, man. Get in touch. We want to hear everyone's new music. We are, We want to build a platform for people to be able to put music out that you wouldn't hear otherwise. And, you know, we want to hear everything. You know, if the music's good, I want to put it out. I'm not going to be pigeonholed into someone saying you should release this on your label, and, you know, if you're going to release that, then you shouldn't release that. No, well, I'm not pigeonholed, man, anyway. And that's why Ramajan Recordings is there as well, because we keep it an open market. The policy is if it's good for the dance floor, it's good for the label. End of story. Now, I like a lot of stuff that ain't necessarily dance floor music. It's more album music and stuff like that. But you know what? Check our back catalogue out. Go on Beatport, type in Infideleity Records Beatport page. Check our releases out, man. We've got a variety. Anyway, big up. Enjoy your February. Make sure you don't muck up on Valentine's Day. Hope everyone's good. Have a good Saturday night. Large up. And see you again soon. Peace.
Hand over your flesh, and a new world awaits you. Awaits you. Awaits you. Awaits you. Awaits you. Awaits you. Awaits you.
Infidelity Records.
Is a relic. Hand over your flesh, and a new world awaits you. We demand it.
Infidelity Records.